Hello, hello.
Hi, hello.
Oh, sweet, sweet. Eric, give me a second. I'm still getting set up.
Good, good, good.
Dude, this is new ground, man.
New ground.
Yeah. You're here first.
I know that is new ground. It
This
is
is
true.
this is a momentous occasion.
It's true. I mean, I was ready. Last time I was ready, and then people weren't ready, so I was like, I'll play some World of Warships.
Yeah, yeah.
I was here.
That's fair. Yeah, God forbid you have to wait like 2 minutes
God, I can't stand waiting.
for people to show up like we do every week.
Ugh. I mean, you know me.
I
I
know
can't even bother
you.
to wait at the fucking airports.
Do you think you and Luke
Just
both have ADHD?
You know, it's funny because I asked my mom the same question like years ago. She's like, "No, the doctor said no." But I
Uh-huh.
think now with updated parameters on it, there's like a reasonably, really good chance of that being the case.
I feel like I just like sense it. You know?
Like, if you just listen to the way that I speak, like I think it's clear enough. I'm like, this motherfucker can't stay on one thought for more than like 1 second.
Yeah. I remember having a conversation with Luke and him just going like it's really hard for me to hang out online because my ADHD, I get super distracted and can't focus like on the people around me, like on the call or on the chat.
Hmm.
And so I was like, "Oh, this makes a lot of sense. No wonder you're always so evasive to like hang out online." Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That tracks with what my kind of experiences with him are as well too. Like I think even
Yeah.
for myself as well too. Like sometimes doing like D&D, I have to like remind myself to actually uh to actually go and like pay attention. Sometimes it's really easy for me to get sidetracked at times.
I yeah, I think doing D&D online has like never worked for me. Like I know that's what my understanding is that's what you do, but it is like never worked because it's just so easy to like pay attention to something else.
Since
Uh
when has Discord shown the amount of time a call's been live?
it's been a while.
Dude, I just
Every
don't use Discord.
Luke, every week you come on here and every week you have a new thing to say about Discord.
Yeah, and every week you come on here and you say, I got my little treats and my coffee
Dude,
from the
I
farmer's
did.
market.
That's why I'm a little late. Dude, they had a little I'm gonna mispronounce the shit out of this. Kabocha pumpkin loaf?
No, you got it. Yeah,
Okay,
kabocha.
okay. I
Yeah.
I didn't
Well,
know.
I guess technically it'd be kabocha,
Okay, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Because it's
Okay.
Japanese, you know.
Thanks, man. That really helped me
I
out.
got you.
Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. I
No,
hope that helps.
dude, I don't
I
know.
really do.
It's just like sometimes I get confused. I'm like, is it kaboka? Like, I don't know. Could be.
This
Could
is like
be.
when I went to the Japanese restaurant that time and heard those white ladies saying karahe chicken.
Dude, yeah, you can never be too sure, man. Cry. Uh,
I would have preferred carriage at the very least.
yeah, I would not. That's terrible.
I'll
I
have
mean,
the
I'm not saying
chicken
it's not
carriage.
terrible, but karahe is like you. This is Japanese, not like Spanish or something. Please.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't even know what language has a G that's silent. Wait, hold up. The
I'm
No, that's I'm thinking J.
I'm not a linguistics. I'm not a. What do you call someone who studies linguistics?
A linguist.
Linguist.
No, that's too short.
I love beef tongue.
I
We can tell.
Dude, we should ask a real linguistician what it's called.
Okay, honestly though, I feel like linguistics is one of those things where, in theory, I'm like, man, it's such a cool thing. Except I suck at languages, but I think it's really interesting at the very least. I think it's cool to like listen to someone talk about linguistics.
Dude, every week we come on this show, and every week Eric's like, look at this cool thing I'm really interested in, but not doing. But wish I could.
Hey, it's more of like that one's a skill issue thing, dude. I remember I had to
Also-
get pulled from Chinese school like after 8 years because I was stressing out so much I was breaking out like really, really
That
badly.
doesn't seem like a language issue.
I was struggling.
Speaking of language issues, English has silent G's.
The hell? Where?
Sigh.
No.
Oh, that's true. But like, I guess that's a little different though, right? Like that's okay. Okay, like correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you're the linguistician, but maybe like like if you were to say karahe as a silent, right? Like that's still not exactly silent,
Yeah, you're trying to get
is
into an
it?
H.
It turns into
Also-
an H, right? And that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Haven't you guys heard the phrase "real G's move in silence like lasagna"?
Okay, well,
I have now.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
so surprised.
Wait, is this a new Zoomer thing? Like, what is this?
I feel like this is a boomer thing. Wait. What is it? New G's?
Real G's, real G's.
It's from a dude. It's from the Lil Wayne song 6'7"."
No, you're trolling.
No,
No.
I'm for real.
I mean,
No.
I can confirm that is what AI overview is telling me.
No, it's fucking not real. I refuse to believe that.
Dude, you're telling me there was a 6'7" in 2010?
Stop,
Dude.
stop! I
Do you?
swear to
I feel like
fucking
I've
God.
brought this up before, but do you know like the meme of like the like fire alarm that like looks like an Among Us character, and it's just captioned like this meme is from the future. You can't understand it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's
That one's pretty
giving
good.
that. It's like there's no way. It's like 6'7", 6'7". It's everywhere. It's
Dude,
everywhere.
Lil Wayne, the lyricist of our generation, maybe even a linguist.
Dude, every week you come on this show and you talk about some hip hop / I don't know my genres well enough.
Oh well, hey,
Artist.
some of us just know game. What can I say?
Dude, you do know gay.
Dude, speaking of fucking music,
Yeah?
dude, I had this thought,
Yeah.
right? Speaking of language and music, the Justin Bieber song "One Less Lonely Girl," right?
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's a lot we can think about from that title alone, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you know the difference between like less and fewer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Explain.
Yeah, of course I
Explain
do.
yourself.
Do you know it though?
Yeah, fewer is something you can count.
You can't count
So
less?
what's no, you can't. It's like not as easily quantifiable.
Okay.
Right? So like is Justin saying he can't count women? Like like what's he mean? Right?
Maybe he's saying that the
women don't count.
lonely
You're
girls are
so
lesser.
right.
Like they're lesser because they're lonely. One less lonely girl.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is why all the focus is on the male loneliness epidemic.
Yeah.
And
I haven't. Okay, I don't know the actual lyrics, but what if he's like a serial killer?
oh,
What?
Oh, man.
No, I think you're still counting it as few. Like the song should be called "One Fewer Lonely Girl." Is I think what
yeah,
Luke's
yeah,
getting at.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
You know me.
This reminds me of a story of like literacy where it's like there was some fast food like chain that tried to like beat the quarter pounder from Burger King by calling it the third pounder.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this on pod, but I'm gonna say it again. Like people went to Burger King because they're like, I want more burger for the same price. I'm gonna get the quarter pounder because it's 4 instead of 3.
Yep.
So I don't think the less versus fewer is gonna really resonate with the general public.
Yeah, no, you're right, because every day I hear someone make the mistake of using one instead of the other, and every day I'm a little bothered.
Do you go up and correct them?
No.
Would that make
'cause
you
that's
feel
what
big?
That's what a fucking dick does.
Okay, but they're wrong.
What is okay? But like, you have to be a dick sometimes. Like, there's times where you hear something, you're like, I have to correct this. Like, there has to be somewhere where you have to say, like, I have to say something. I'm going to lose my mind if I don't.
The next time I'm at a Japanese restaurant and a lady says karahe, I'm gonna turn around and punch her
walk
in the
up to her.
fucking face.
Actually,
I think what I'm hearing is we need to bring back shame again.
it seems to be a recurring theme for
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I feel like you've said that on the pod. We're just rehashing everything.
Dude,
This
every
is the
week.
rerun episode.
Every week we
This
come on
is-
this damn
This is
show.
our recap.
We talk about the same damn shit, man. And people eat it up.
Dude.
They keep coming
Man.
back.
They
every
just
single
want their
time.
slop,
So
man.
funny.
They want their good old
I don't
we
think
should hang
that's
out
a
more
nice way to
slop.
talk about our friends,
You know,
Emma.
Sometimes
slop,
the populace
slop,
is
slop.
wrong, and that's a concept I've never said before on here ever.
No,
Dude,
I think most people are right. Sorry, Luke, please.
Me especially so.
Yeah, me especially.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was back in SoCal
Oh.
over October, and I got meals with friends
Yeah.
multiple days in a row.
Live the good
and I
life.
caught up with one of our good friends
Oh.
who it's our friend who got married in Mexico,
Oh.
and I got to see him and his wife, and we were talking, and he said something along the lines of like, you know, man, we don't talk very much, but I listen to the podcast. I feel like I'm becoming a little parasocial.
Wait, that's actually so wholesome.
Yeah, shout outs.
That's really
That's
funny,
actually
actually.
so sweet. I love
That was
that.
really funny. I'm like, oh man.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is like actually one of the things that brings me joy about us doing this is like just imagining our friends like being like, I'm a little bored. Let's just like see what like Luke, Teva, and Eric are up to.
Dude, when I was in the car yesterday, I was listening, I was like catching up,
Yeah.
and every fucking time that I listen to our pod,
Yeah.
I think of the joke, and then me in the past says the
I
joke.
know, dude. It's actually crazy. Because I re-listen every time to like edit the episode and like just like shore everything up. And like half the time I like think something in my head and then I say it and I'm like, holy shit, I'm just a machine, man.
No,
Dude.
The fucking
I guess
algorithm.
the worst part, like, I don't know how often you guys record, like, when you guys play games, if you ever record anything, right? Obviously, I do that from time to time, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like shadow play clips. And the same thing happens there, right? Where I'll say, like, something will happen, and I just say the exact same thing I said back then. I'm like, wow, I really am just a conditioned machine.
Dude,
This is
Same
it.
as it ever was.
Same as it ever was.
It's just like,
Maybe
damn,
I'm the dog trainer, but I'm just the dog.
dog. Really makes me question this whole free will thing, man. Like, I don't know.
Teva,
Shit, is that
have you been watching the Yard D&D?
Dude, I did because of you.
What'd you think?
I actually think it's pretty good. I'm like
Yeah.
8 episodes in.
I feel like that's about where they hit their stride.
Yeah, they're starting to get it. I actually think it's really wholesome and really like well done. And like I actually tuned out from a lot of like Ludwig Yard content for like probably like almost a year now. And so now I'm kind of tuning back in. And like I felt like it's like, you know, I'm a little old for this. I'm not really like vibing with it, you know, with the Yard and how they do things or whatever. Just like in the sense of like I feel like I can't relate as hard to
Yeah.
the experiences they're talking about or having as I could before.
Mm-hmm.
But watching the Yard D&D, I'm like, damn, Ludwig is really talented.
Yeah,
like,
I'm realizing D&D is just fucking improv, dude.
It is.
And
Yeah,
I don't.
Wait,
When
you're
I was
just realizing this?
literally, I think I didn't when we would play in the past. I
Yeah.
don't think I just was like gotta lock in for a 4-hour improv sesh. You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like not everyone thinks of that going into it.
No. Well,
Right?
that's like part of the fun, right? Like, so the beauty of D&D is you can get whatever you want out of it. And I think a lot of people, the role playing, which is like the improv essentially, is the draw, is the fun part.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I hate to say it, man, but if we'd been funnier back in San Diego,
I know.
our whole trajectories could be different now. We could be Critical Role right now if we were just a little funnier.
If we were just a little funnier, a little younger, you know.
If Eric didn't want to fish every single like session, we would have gotten so much more done.
Dude, it's so funny because I got so into I got so into it that literally one week I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna buy the Patreon so that I can listen to the
next episode a little bit sooner. A little bit sooner.
So I can like get the sneak peek on the episode.
Aww.
And then I started listening to their backlog of like premium episodes.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking funny because like the experience I have listening to us, and we're saying similar stuff. I'm like, damn, they were talking about this 2 years ago. Dude. Or like I'm listening to the episode the new ep that comes out like that week, and then I hear an episode from 3 weeks ago, and I'm like, dude, this is the genesis of an idea that they executed 2 years down the line, and I don't even know if they remember talking about it here.
Yeah, that's really funny. I've had a somewhat similar experience because again, so back in like 2023, I was like listening pretty weekly. So you get like this whole continuum of the story. And now I'm all scattered in terms of like Yard episodes. And so I watched like the most recent episode where they're still talking about fucking League of Legends still in 2025. And they're talking about like the legendary slime League of Legends run where they like just loved watching him climb to gold and suffer. And then I go back 5 months back, and they're like, Nick's gonna win this race, and I'm like, what race? What are they talking?
The
Like,
race to gold.
it's crazy. It is funny how when you see them out of time, it's like, oh my god, this is how it all started. This is what they were like
Yeah.
5 months ago.
Yeah, I
It's
think
a time capsule.
it's nice that we have this little time capsule we're creating.
That dude, you get it. You get it, man.
It only took me 2 fucking years.
That's half the reason I do this shit, man. In 10 years, I'm gonna look at Teva and Friends episode 1 and be like, oh my god, look at how much joy we had, dude.
Yeah, it's a shame, ever since the incident.
Yeah, the incident. Yeah, in 2035.
Never been the same
We
since.
keep talking about the incident.
Wait, Teva, are you someone who likes to take photos?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not very good, but I like to take photos.
Okay.
yeah.
Because I mean, I feel like that's something that I've kind of been more on for that exact same reason. Because I used to like not like taking photos, but I think now, especially because I used to think about that more recently. Of like when I was a kid, I used to have all these photos myself, right? Like physical, like photos, like Polaroids, and like actual just prints, right?
Pictures
And I feel like I
pictures of me.
Hung upon your wall.
look at this photograph. Oh, God. But I feel like that's one of those things I realized, like, oh man, like that's not really gonna happen as much anymore. But at least with the digital format, like it's so much easier to have that for yourself. And I realized, like, ah, shit, that is kind of like the way I'm gonna look back on a lot of things is through these photos and videos.
What do you mean it's not going to happen as much anymore? Do you have something you need to tell us? Like,
Oh no, this is so obvious.
He's portending the incident.
You guys have been really good friends to me. Thanks for that.
yeah, it's like, damn, is this goodbye? Like, what's going on?
No, like I just, it's one of those things where I realize I haven't really been taking as many photos as I probably should be with the folks that I do care about. So
yeah, dude, I was looking through photos and I came across some photos of us. It just made me smile, man. We look so cute.
Did it make you? Did it make
so
you cry?
happy. No,
you're younger.
No, I'm good.
So much younger.
I've had a revelation, and I'm sure y'all can relate to this. Every single friend. So Thanksgiving is coming up. For context of when we're recording this, every friend I've like hit up to be like, hey, let's hang out, has said some variant of like, oh my god, we're old now. Like, every person without fail tells me it's like, damn, we're old. Oh my god, I'm feeling it. Like, guys, y'all need to chill. We're young. We're so young.
Dude, the 30s are just New Game Plus.
The 30s are New Game Plus. It's and
what is 40 then? What is 40?
That's when you start playing on nightmare difficulty.
Yeah, charge mode.
It's like you know the game and you've been playing it, but trust me, it gets harder.
It's like the update they drop that just fucks all the like entire meta essentially.
Yeah.
You have to relearn shit.
Stacking.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, you thought this fight was easy? How do you do it when you don't have a leg? Like,
like, oh, all this gear you farmed up? Yeah, well, it's useless now. You gotta get this other shit like a 401k. Like, good fucking luck, brother.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have spec'd into toys when I was 12.
Yeah. Dude,
that's so fucking stupid.
It's really funny because it is like doing like a roguelite with just like Slay the Spire with like ascension difficulties, or like Hades with like the contract or whatever. Where it's just like you would just add negative modifiers to everything. And that's just life.
Yeah, man.
And that's okay. That's okay.
Absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, it's far away. Far away.
I don't know. I feel like I think the worst thing is whenever we do say stuff like they're like, oh, so old, and there's like some like 35-year-old in the room that kind of just like glare at you.
Dude, even like I've said this around like 50-year-olds, and they're just like, the fuck are you on?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You still sleep like 7 hours straight? Good for you. Like, enjoy it.
I think that's what, like, you try to be more conscious about that with how you kind of mention that to people.
What do you mean conscious how you mention it to people? You just
no. Like sometimes, like I don't know, I'm gonna complain if I'm fucking cracking my back and shit like that. You know?
Yeah, I get you. I think it's totally valid to complain. I don't know about you. I just feel like I've been like, I think there's a transition when you go from like being 18 and invincible, or even like 21 and pretty invincible, to like even like 26, 27, right? Like you can just tell you're not as invincible as you were before, and it's still like in recent memory. But after doing it for a while, it's like, dude, this is just life now. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
things take longer to heal. I have like chronic issues. It's just how it be.
Mental issues.
Yeah, like emotionally, mentally, physically,
A little bit of
financially,
everything, all tossed
spiritually.
together.
spiritually.
You know, I would like to interject really quick, complete tangent, Teva.
Yeah.
Every time you said the word invincible, the stupid invincible title card noise just popped in my head.
Yeah, what are you? Invincible? I thought it was pretty good in the first season when they did that.
Yeah. I think when they did it the second, I forget what season we're on. That was kind of cool. Like where they kind of, change it
Yeah.
up a little bit. It's kind
Yeah.
of snazzy.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought
But
it was
yeah,
clever.
I just had to let that be known because I was trying not to laugh because I kept hearing it.
Dude, don't let the intrusive thoughts win, man. You can do it. You're better than your intrusive thoughts.
That's not true.
Nah, fair.
You know that's not true. Don't be nice.
Dude,
Speaking of stuff that's animated,
yeah,
did you watch Chainsaw Man?
I did, man. Did you watch Chainsaw Man?
I did.
This brings
Guess what I
this brings
watched?
me joy. Did you watch Chainsaw Man too?
No,
Okay, go kill yourself.
I watched my life go tumble, but
Is
that's
that-
cool.
Is that actually like a film, or are you talking about real life? Like,
No real life.
oh god.
I'm kidding. No, I have not had the chance to watch it yet.
Okay. So spoiler
actually
freeze.
might
What were your thoughts, Luke?
I forgot everything about that arc.
When you read the manga?
Yeah,
Yeah,
except literally like her backstory.
sure.
I forgot
yeah,
everything
dude,
else.
of course you remember her backstory because your favorite fucking character, that's his like 4 lines in the movie.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm like, hold on, that is, dude.
Yeah.
When he speaks, I listen. What can I say?
literally it's like, damn, this is I don't know what it is. Like sometimes people have like types, and you have a masculine type in anime and manga.
Yeah, man, it's
And he-
aspirational.
And he fits this type.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I'd like to grow up to be like that.
Dude, it's like so not you. It's like party.
Dude,
It's,
this is before the incident, though.
before the incident. This is like post-war Luke, where he's like just has a bunch of scars, is rugged, and like he's figured shit out, but you can tell he's suffered for it,
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think of the actual movie though?
I'm glad that they made it a movie instead of a season, because
Yeah.
that wouldn't have filled like more than 4 episodes.
Right. So for context, the Chainsaw Man movie, Chainsaw Man, big anime, came out few years ago. Was really popular and then kind of like disappeared, kind of got forgotten. And then this new movie came out called Chainsaw Man: The Reze Arc, which is an hour and 40 minutes. And the reason I want to bring that up is converted to like episodes. That's like what, maybe like 5 anime episodes worth of time.
Mhm.
But I also think in the context of like modern movies, like it's actually really concise. Like they paced it really well, and the movie felt very like they covered a lot in a very short amount of time, which I appreciated. Because
Yeah.
I don't know, for context, the Demon Slayer movie was like 2.5 hours, and it's like, bro, please.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah. And-
Ridiculous.
And it was good, but like it's like, come on, man, you could do this a little faster.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate that they didn't make it a season either. I also think like this is one of the cool things for me is that seeing it animated, I also read the manga and I felt like it did also like it was way better portrayed in animation than like I think it just could be in the manga by virtue of the mediums for me personally.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, there's just
they
so much
did
more
a
action.
They did a really good job with the action. Like the one part of the fight scene.
Yeah.
You know what part I'm
Oh, I
talking
know what
about.
part. I know
Yeah.
what part. That was
That
so
shit
sick.
was crazy.
I
dude.
literally held my breath, dude. I think you should watch this, Eric, because this film, like, I feel like I've been having like an anime reawakening in my life, and this
Bro,
film,
was back.
this dude, Weeb Teva's back. This film made me like remember just how sick anime is, because I actually think the production quality, the way they incorporate music, just like the raw animation, it's like so sick and well done. Like you can tell like they love animating and animation when they made this film. Like, I don't know. I thought it was really cool. I think you'd really enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I can't be bothered to spend money on it right now.
Fair. Fair enough. I mean, it'll eventually probably come to like streaming services and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, torrent it in some greater
Yeah.
capacity.
Dude, you know what else I
But
watched recently that I also thought
hmm,
was like very like love letter to anime esque?
hmm.
What?
Dude, it's Dan, man.
Oh,
It's Dan.
yeah. I haven't finished the second season yet, but
Oh,
I've
okay.
been.
It's
It's
fun. I do
pretty
enjoy
good.
it.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It surpassed my expectations of like how funny an anime can be. Like they just have some bits that I think are so hilarious and like I don't know, somehow like novel in like I think a very cliched like area, which is like
Yeah.
comedy tropes and bits in anime. And the animation is sick. And like I'm like, dude, there's like so many good shows coming out now. I'm back, baby. I'm back. I'm like, dude, anime is the best it's ever been. We live in a golden era.
Doubt that, honestly. Like, I do feel like with the amount of stuff that's coming out right now, like, I don't know what. I mean, I used to check it more often when we used to watch shows together. But,
Oh, you're
let's.
you're still thinking about that. Back when we used to watch shows together.
Uh, God, we were
Yeah,
so
back in
young
the
back
day. We
then.
were so young.
No, but I wasn't keeping. I was keeping way more close track of, like, what shows were coming out. I haven't really checked right now, but I do feel like this next season has a lot of stuff, no? Or
I
maybe even this season?
I have to
It has
admit,
Golden Kamuy.
it has Golden Kamuy.
That's true.
I have to admit, I've become very basic with like the way I consume media, and I get it. It's like y'all people got other stuff going on in their life. They have other things they're like juggling, thinking about. I'm like, what's the big name thing that's happening? Okay, I will watch that. That's I don't know all the things that are coming out. I know when Chainsaw Man movie comes out. I know when like Dan everyone talks about because people like talk about it to me. I know about Golden Kamuy because people talk about it to me. Like I'm not actually following myself. I just hear it from
Who
other
are these
people.
talking about Golden Kamuy to you?
Luke, like actually just Luke and nobody else.
Oh, okay, so it does look like Winter has some pretty big stuff as well too. It's got
That's cool.
Frieren.
Oh yeah, Free Ren season 2. That's
It's
big.
got Hell's. Did you watch Hell's Paradise?
No,
I don't know. It's like fine.
dude,
It's
I'm
like
saying
one of those shows you
I'm
watch just for the
saying
sake of watching.
yeah, I'm saying we're in a golden age of anime, but it's like, in my opinion, and I'm whatever. It's like 95%. Meh, it's fine, and then like that 5%, it's like, oh my god, this is like art, bro. I remember the love. Like that's just how it is for me. A lot of it is kind of I don't want to say soulless because that's a little mean and like the animators still care and people still care, but I think a lot of it is more cliche, been done, very safe, following the tropes shows that are like fine and entertaining, but like don't really tread new ground and don't feel as special to me. But that 5%, it's like, oh god, it's like so cool.
We have My Hero Academia Illegals second season.
You can't call them that, man.
What?
I don't know what this,
They're
I genuinely have
students,
zero
bro.
clue what this
They're
is.
students.
No, it literally is called Illegals.
Dude.
Why is it called Illegals?
I did hear, and I don't know if I trust this, but that the it's like the last season of My Hero Academia, right? Which is like,
Yes, it
another
is,
big
right
major
now.
shonen, big popular show. Started off very hyped, and now it's like at season like 8 or something, and I'm like, I'm over it, dude. But people are hyping it up online.
Hey man, yeah, I mentioned this before. It was one of those where I was bored one day, went onto Crunchyroll, was like, what's like what I think kind of what you did, where it's just like, what's on the front page? Like, I
Yeah.
just give me something to watch, right? And was like, oh, the final season of my. I was like, there's no way this is the final season. And I guess technically it is, but also they have a spin-off that's happening that already has a second season apparently coming out next season.
That's crazy.
Which I did not know that was a thing. But yeah, it's better than I expected, and maybe that's because my expectations for it were in the fucking pits.
It's like, the horse, like draw the horse meme where they like take
Yeah.
like, My Hero is like the draw the horse meme where the middle is just like pencil and like nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they'll finish it really well, but like at a certain point they lost track of the horse, in my opinion, for that show.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I think this one does kind of get back to the things that I think made people enjoy season one.
Yeah. I think
Without a lot of the really frustrating things. I think that's the thing I was kind of surprised about is watching it. I was like, wow, I don't hate what's happening. And I don't hate the way that it's being gone
I
about.
think My Hero started with a really good premise, which is the idea that, like, I think it relates a lot to the way people see society, right? Where you live in a superhero society and everyone has their own unique quirk, and your quirk kind of determines who you are in the society, right? I think a lot of people feel that way in our society, where it's like, oh, I was born under these circumstances, or oh, I'm good at this, I'm bad at this. Like, oh, there's no way I could ever be a firefighter. I'm weak and scrawny. Like, I think it's a really great way to explore that premise of, like, kind of like self-determinism.
Mm-hmm.
And like one of the most powerful scenes for me in the whole show is the very first episode or second episode where the main character Deku, who doesn't have a quirk, is basically like talentless in the society, is the only person who runs to save like a child who is dying. And all the heroes in all the like world are like, we don't have a quirk that's suitable to save this kid, so we can't do anything. We just need to wait until someone with the proper quirk shows up. And it's like mind blowing, but like this happens in the real world too. That's why we like think of it as heroism. And then he gets a quirk and becomes Superman, and it's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, I agree though. Like I think that's where like the show did actually some like I mean there's a reason why it became as popular as it did. I think
Yeah.
one it was just like that classic shonen like she was like from nothing, rises a hero and like very classic like
hero's
shonen-based
journey,
things,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it just like the world building was kind of fun, right? I think for that reason that it wasn't a special thing necessarily.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just have people, right? And some of those people are also just outcasts. Like it's kind of supposed to be like a reflection of the real world. Like you just have a bunch of weirdos and people who don't like the weirdos sometimes.
I hate to say, I've become more and more convinced all fiction is just a reflection of the real world. If you look at it,
dude,
when you
Teva
die
has independently arrived at all art is political.
Yeah. Dude, I'm just a free thinker, man. I just got there. Yeah,
but speak to that, Teva.
Speak to what? That like all art is political?
Yeah,
dude. I think it's impossible for me to speak to it without talking about AI. Man, it's just so core to this idea that I've had, which is like the reason we care about art is how it resonates with us, what it teaches us, and the meaning imbued by its creator. Which is why I feel like AI art and AI creations are so like meaningless, vacuous, because it's like there was no thought or spirit or human touch put into it. Yeah, well, like that's the whole point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. And because
what
of that,
about when the creator does a shit job and people misinterpret their message?
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I think there is the element of the message the creator puts into it. I also think there is a other parallel effect that happens especially when a piece of media is good. You'll find that people find these connections or like meanings that like were totally unintended by the creator, but because they put together something so like deep and intricate, people will just make their own connections, and that again resonates with themselves and is important for like themselves.
I love Attack on Titan.
Dude, it's
yeah. No, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
It's things are created from someone's perspective and then they're interpreted from other people's perspectives. Yeah. And those things aren't necessarily going to line up, especially if it's from someone across the world in a different language.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, dude, like I'm not going to make the joke I was thinking about. I'm allowed to make the joke, but I don't want to make it.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it at that. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think there's definitely like cultural differences for sure in art. But again, even if like I think the creator is like an awful person or does like a bad job, that is still like something to the narrative of the art and the work. And again, when you have an AI movie or an AI piece of art or an AI whatever, like I don't think it has that same again, people call it a human touch. I don't know. It's a very vacuum, like it's a very like abstract idea, but I think there's some meaning that people put into like what they do.
Yeah, intent.
Yeah, intent. That's a great word. Intent.
Thanks. I'm a bit of a
linguistician.
A
linguistician.
linguini.
Langostina.
A
Langostine.
langoustine.
Yeah. And that's where, again, like, especially when it comes to art, like, I think, as you mentioned, like, it inherently will have a political message in like a lot of cases. There's ways to go about it.
I mean,
I think,
yeah.
I think I've told you about Carol and Tuesday, where that is one where it was supposed to be kind of like a music anime. The music wasn't that great, and then it ended up having a bunch of ham-fisted like political messages.
Yeah.
Which was just, it was like so on the nose. It was kind of like they had space Trump or something like that. Like, it was pretty ridiculous.
Right.
And it was just this one where it wasn't subtle. And I'm not saying it always has to be subtle, right? Like, it can be on the nose. But sometimes it just gets a little too edgy, or it's like, all right. And you know how I feel about when things get a little too edgy. It's hard to take it seriously, I think, at a certain point.
Yeah, I think.
But I think when it's presented well. Oh yeah.
I was just gonna say, I think for me, like, this is something I think about too with like food, where it's like, you know, people get into like fine dining and like, you know, creating art with their food or whatever, and I'm always of the opinion that first, the food is food and has to taste good. If the food tastes good, you can do whatever fancy storytelling, crazy, like, oh my god, yes, this is like the epitome of like the journey of a cow as we like take it, like, you know, whatever. You can do whatever artsy stuff you want with that, but first it has to taste like food. And I think with like shows that try and like have political messaging, which some are more explicit versus implicit or like whatever, I think first the show has to be good, and then once it's good and like mean something to people, then the political messaging, or just not even messaging but like intent or ideas, then they're worth like analyzing, in my opinion. Like, then they're worth like getting into.
Yeah, you're not doing your message a service if you make a shit like vehicle to deliver it with.
Yes, exactly. Perfectly said. That beautiful. I love the way you concisely can summarize what I'm trying to get at.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Performative cooking.
Yeah. It's really funny though, because again, it's being in Portland is such an interesting city because again, I feel like the people are just like a little happier here, and I've been surprised because the weebs have been coming out in Portland too. Like, I'm not the only one having this like anime awakening. So
dude, it's a weeb winter.
It's a weeb winter. It's weeb winter. So on Halloween, I went out to like hang out with some friends because actually one of my friends here, her birthday's on Halloween. So we like hung out, we did stuff. It was very fun. But on the way, like, it was pouring on Halloween here in Portland. And on the way, as I'm driving, I see in the rain, bald, in a jumper, a dude dressed like Saitama from One Punch Man. And he, not only is he dressed like Saitama, it is pouring rain, and he's doing the walk. Like, he is like strutting. Like, he's doing the One Punch Man walk in the rain. I'm just like, no one's around, dude. And you're doing this for yourself. And I love that for you. Like, it was actually so sick to see. And like, I don't know, you know, we have Bay Area Gojo, but I don't know if you've got Portland One Punch Man, you know, it's not the same.
Yeah, I appreciate the dedication to it. Like,
yeah,
I think
crap.
Like, would there ever be a character, Teva, that you would cosplay? Like in full dedication, just commitment. Like, no one's even looking, you were just running it.
Probably not. I feel like I'm not a big cosplay kind of guy. Like, it's not like as in my like wheelhouse. And it's really funny because I remember in college, Luke and I like took a writing class where they talked about cosplay and like what people get out of cosplay. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not like super interested.
You'd rather just be yourself.
Yeah. That, you know,
Okay,
I think it's that.
What if just for Halloween at the very least?
That's again, well, you asked the question, it's like, is there a character I would like really want to? And the answer is no. If there's like, oh, you like have to cosplay, or like maybe you and a group of friends are all doing cosplays, like who would you pick? That's a different question. And to that question, I don't know, dude, someone bald.
I mean,
to think about it.
Wigs exist. I mean,
Wigs
let's be honest.
exist.
Most cosplayers do have wigs.
Yeah, but like those are uncomfortable.
Well,
You can
we
see
were
my
just talking about One
priorities.
Punch Man.
Yeah, but now I just said this, that it's been done. Like I could. It's like not the hardest thing to cosplay,
Hey,
honestly.
if there is a season 2 and soon to be a season 3 of One Punch Man, you
There,
can be
season
second One Punch,
season three is already
Portland One
out.
Punch.
Yeah,
Wait, is
it's
it
coming out.
already? Oh,
It's
geez.
My
already out.
coworker
It's like
was
actively
talking
coming
about
out. It's like
her husband
infamous.
and kids were watching it, and they were not enjoying it.
Dude, that's so
Uh-oh.
sad.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh no, the
Dude,
ratings are not good.
It has gone like I wouldn't say viral on Reddit, but it's been on my Reddit feed, and it's
Oh.
basically comparing the last season of My Hero to this
Boy.
current season of One Punch Man, and it's like the rating on one is like 9.6, and then the rating on One Punch Man is like 2.8.
Oh,
Dude,
oh
One Punch Man's
no.
generational fumble.
It's so
Oh,
fucked, dude. It's so
no.
sad. It is like a generational throw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, we already know the story about how I couldn't watch it anymore. But yeah, that's crazy.
It's
Is it like an issue with the source material, or is
no,
it?
no. The source material is goated. People love the manga. The art in the manga is like insane. People love it.
Uh-huh. So
Story
it's
wise, I don't know. I haven't read
okay.
it.
So it's an unfortunate case of bad adaptation, then, huh?
Yeah,
That's so
yeah.
sad.
It
5.1 is crazy.
a lot of good art
That is crazy.
dies as a result of the system.
What was the show that we watched fumble in real time?
Dororo?
Dororo.
Dororo?
Okay, that was
Dude, we
one, but there was
literally
one that was
stopped.
worse.
Worse than Dororo?
Worse than Dororo?
We stopped watching Dororo.
Yeah, we
We
literally couldn't
did.
finish it.
We did, but why am I blanking on the name? Children, orphans,
Promised Neverland.
Promise Neverland,
Yeah.
yeah.
like
We
that.
finished that one though.
We did.
I mean,
What was the rating for that?
we only had to get through like 2 or 3 episodes after it fumbled, so it's okay.
Dude, that was crazy. That was crazy.
It's a
man.
it was a wild ride. For context, Promise Neverland, pretty popular manga. The first season really good, and then the second season, it's like paced pretty normally, like 6, 7 episodes in. Then they do a giant time skip and proceed. And for context, I think the first season covered like I don't know, maybe like a quarter of the manga or something. And then the last season goes from like being normally as paced to in the last 3 episodes finishing the entire rest of the manga.
Yeah.
And in the final like 5 minutes of the show, doing a slideshow, like a literal slideshow, not even animation, just stills
It pulled
of like multiple arcs.
an Evangelion after it was cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane. But just to put that in context, here's why I asked, because obviously that was like a fumble, right?
Yeah.
That ended with a 5.25.
Yeah.
5.10 right now with One Punch Man season 3 is
Dude.
how bad it is.
Dude.
That's rough.
It's just not good. It's hard to do something good. It's very not good.
Jesus. I mean, look, I told you guys this in the chat. Like, I watched Gachi Akuda because again, it was also in the mood of like I just want to watch something. Like, what's on the front
What's
page?
that one?
That's the edgy trash anime.
Okay.
Like, not like it's bad. It's like literally about trash.
Okay.
It's the one
Cool.
where basically like the first thing you see is like, you know, people throw away trash and don't think about it.
Okay.
They do that to
Cool.
humans too.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
just like-
Yeah. Damn. I'm 14 and this
Okay.
is deep. Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That was one I was pretty like I kept watching because it wasn't like objectively awful when I was starting to watch it, but it's definitely like a little eye rolly because it was so edgy. And then it actually got to the point where I was like, wait, this is actually kind of like it's kind of pulling me in a little bit. Like it makes me like the way they finished every episode wasn't this like horrendous cliffhanger. Like it was enough where it finished an episode, but it made you want to figure out more. Like it was actually really well done as far as like the last few minutes of the episode of each episode. And I don't know, like something with the world building was interesting enough to keep me kind of interested, and the character himself, like the main character, is actually flawed in a way that's kind of endearing. I don't know, like
Eric, I have $1 million idea for you. You
Hit me.
start a YouTube channel doing video essays on anime. Your first one
Uh-huh.
can be about Gachiakuta or whatever it's called, and you can title it "When Trash Becomes Treasure."
I
Ooh.
hate that.
$1 million idea. You will become one of the top YouTube video essay people for anime.
I think I would be this. I would not be true to myself because I don't think it's treasure either.
Okay, when
When
trash
trash becomes treasure? Question mark.
question mark?
Question
Yeah.
mark?
Mm-hmm.
And I have to do that little like YouTube,
Fake engagement,
like
yeah.
massive face, like whoa,
Yeah.
that face, you know. But no, I mean it's one where like I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to. Maybe because I was already kind of expectations wise a little lower from the start.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's actually kind of fun to see this incredibly flawed character like actually learn. I don't know. I feel like that's not too difficult to do at times, but I think they really sell the fact that this kid's kind of fucked up.
Dude, you know who else is fucked up?
Huh.
Ooh.
Denji from Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
agree. No, like I
Yeah.
actually agree, right?
Yeah.
Like unironically, yeah. Like he's
Yeah.
one who he's fucked up for a lot of reasons.
You know who else is fucked up?
Who?
Shinji from Evangelion.
And he becomes a redeemable character.
The original fucked up child.
Yeah.
The OG.
Did Shinji get redeemed at the end?
I don't know. I haven't watched the rebuilds.
It's
Neither
been too
have
long,
I.
man. It's
You know
been
what we
too
should
long.
do?
We should watch the Golden Kamui.
We should
As
watch
it
Golden
is.
Kamuy when it comes out.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so funny that Golden Kamui is really the thing that brings us together.
the thread that
It's
binds
the
us.
thread that binds us. It really is.
Luke and I
Fucking
with
love
our
Golden Kamui.
Yeah.
with our two main character sheets, and you with who did you get again? Fish guy?
Dude, don't even talk to me about it. I'm traumatized. I got fish guy. I got Russian sniper dude, and then
He's
like
cool.
generic face lieutenant.
He's cool too. I remember their
Dude,
names not really.
can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did you see? You probably don't read, but like if you watched on YouTube the description,
Fucked up.
do you see the description for the last episode, Luke?
No, hold on.
Oh, it might have been an episode before that. I'm not sure.
So like, why do my friends hate me or something?
Well, that was 2 weeks ago, I think.
Is that the recent one that I
Nice.
listened to? Let me
I'm
see.
gonna
Probably.
look this up. Okay, no, it's 2 episodes ago.
2 episodes.
Yeah, it's 2 episodes. It's number 13.
Uh-huh.
This is the episode every time I said something, you'd be like, I love doing jujitsu with my cousins.
Man, I love being golden with my Kamui.
Dude,
Oh my god.
that's you guys. That's you guys for
Yeah.
me. Y'all in my
Mhm.
Kamui.
Thanks, man. That's
Yeah.
the nicest thing I've ever had anyone say
Yeah.
to me. I don't know. I feel like I'm in that I'm gonna be playing games phase, and then I feel like once winter hits, I'm gonna be in the I'm just gonna exclusively watch shows phase.
Yeah, it's
Mm,
Weeb Winter.
it's
We winner. And
Let's link and
Weebs do
build
be
this
eating
Weeb
pretty
winter.
good, dude.
Weebs do be
Because I mean,
eating.
there's a lot. There is a lot. There's also, I mean, the new Jujutsu Kaisen calling games. Which have you? Who here's read it? I forget.
I haven't read it.
And none of us.
Okay, well, speak for yourself.
No.
I have finished it.
Okay.
I am curious to see how this season is going to go.
I hear it's all
Do you think-
downhill.
Do you think they'll change
It's
it?
kind of all downhill. I read this arc and I was so lost. Everything that was gone, it was like a complete tonal shift. Like I don't want to say too much, and like maybe you'll enjoy it, maybe you'll like it.
Dude,
But
another
just-
$1 million idea. I'm
ugh.
telling you, Eric. Literally, second episode, when like, what I don't.
Treasure to
I'm still
trash.
no. I'm still cooking. I'm still cooking with this one, but it's like, oh god, how do you do this? Like, because I'm thinking like, there's an essay where you can compare how like My Hero Academia actually does a good. No, actually, they both suck. They both like they do the same thing. Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero Academia. They build up basically Superman or Goku or whoever who is like overpowered, and then you have to write them out of the show because the show doesn't work forever with them being Superman. But then the shows fall off when you lose Superman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you
Because
hearing me?
everyone likes Superman.
Who was that for My Hero?
All Might. What are you?
All Might.
Oh, yeah.
Who the hell could that be?
Well, okay, no, okay. In my defense, I was thinking someone more along the lines because, like, who was that in Jujutsu Kaisen for you?
What?
Like,
It's
I assume-
Gojo. What?
Gojo.
Okay, it's funny you. Okay, so it's funny you actually said that because I thought of two different people. Like Gojo's obviously, but there's also I will kill. I will kill. Oh, what's his fucking face? Shit. Because they also just wrote him out, right, for like a while, and then he came back and he's like completely overpowered, busted.
Who?
The kid.
The guy, the kid,
has
the
the-
Yuta.
Yeah.
No.
Yuta.
Yeah.
What are you on?
His evil spirit girlfriend.
Yeah, and his evil spirit girlfriend. Like, he's actually also like crazy busted, but they actually just like he was like, nah, he's on a ship.
Yeah, they send him. They send him to the other side of the world.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought you were saying in the sense of like there wasn't like a plot point like that caused it happen. They were just like he's just not here right now.
No, my point is like a lot of times shows like I actually like when shows do this where they build up like what is the pinnacle of like the upper end of the power scaling of the show, right? Like this is like as strong as you get. This is like the peak we're like looking at. And then how do you write yourself into that peak? And then at a certain point you have to remove that because you need the hero to go through the hero's journey. But the problem is a lot of shows fumble that process because what made the show so cool and good was writing about this peak character, which is like Gojo or All Might. So yeah, I don't know. Again, $2 million idea for you.
Yeah, it doubled because you got.
And,
you got
and
two
since
videos
this
now.
hasn't been at least like 20 times over on a bunch of other Asian dudes who talk about anime on YouTube.
No,
No,
it's
but
never
you
been
do it
done
better.
before. Yeah,
And they don't need to know you're Asian.
That's true. That's true.
there's no way anyone would figure out you're Asian.
Yeah, no way at all.
No, no way at all.
Yeah.
I'm white. Hello.
Yeah.
What? I
Well,
still.
well, maybe
Well.
don't do that.
Wow, my
Yeah,
credit
I feel
card
like
really.
that's a little more problematic. Like, why is he saying he's white?
What? Yeah.
Hmm.
No, it can be
Well,
like
I mean, I think that's the only one I could say. I think it's a lot more problematic if I say any other race.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know,
It's all weird in different directions.
no, but I am with you in the sense like I get that. I think if it's written in a way that kind of makes sense, I'm cool with it. A lot of times it comes with like straight trauma, obviously, to the character, and it's like they gotta overcome that shit, you know. I don't know. And we mentioned this last time, like with the manga, like it just becomes like ass pull after ass pull of just like
Yeah, they gerrymander it.
yeah, dude. They gerrymander it. Gerrymandering is like a fundamental part of shonen writing.
it puts the fun in fundamental.
It
Dude.
puts the mental and fundamental, dude.
But yeah,
I put the duh.
it's like the easiest way to like build tension, right? Like you have to make it so that your character's like barely winning at every step.
Okay, what of the things that you have watched, or maybe we have watched, what show do you think has done the best when it comes to that kind of hero's downfall?
Hero's downfall? What do you mean?
Yeah, like
love that word.
here's like this really great character, but like now shit's gone down, and it seems really fucking hopeless, right, for the characters.
I
Like,
have
the
a
thing
weird
that kind of
answer for
motivates
you.
them to like I have to get stronger, right?
Oh.
That entire.
This is an unconventional answer. The answer is free Ren.
Ah, interesting. Time to start your video essay arc.
No, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I can't even lie. I got this entire idea. I've been watching anime YouTube video essays recently.
Bro, fucking Weeb Winter.
We winter,
Weeb
man.
Winter.
No, I found a guy who's like really good. You actually might recognize the name, Luke. His name is like Pei.
I don't.
Is
Okay.
he the? Oh, I probably have.
His
watched
channel
this guy's
his
stuff.
channel was Pei the Musician, but now it's Pei Talks Anime. And he basically does
Is he the
video
one who's been
essays.
glazing Frieren like a lot?
Well, he has been, sure, yeah. I mean,
Yes,
I think there are
this
many
is-
people who have been doing it, but he's
Dude,
one
is
of
it
them.
glazing if
Yeah.
it's peak though?
Yeah, exactly. It's not glazing if they're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I have watched this guy's stuff on it.
Yeah, I actually think he does a good job. I like it.
Yeah,
But-
I agree. And they're like shorter form.
yeah, they're like,
like-
10 minutes long. Anywho,
Yeah.
so the reason I say this is because in Free Ren, the whole premise is it's like, you know, stereotypical fantasy journey to defeat the Demon King, Frieren is like the mage of that party. She's a long-lived elf, so she lives long after that journey, and the story kind of covers what happens after they finish that hero's journey. And because of that, she's basically an overpowered protagonist, right? She defeated the Demon King. Like nothing is really gonna like touch her in this world. But there's a moment in the story where some of her like party mates and companions, who she's essentially a teacher to, like she has to leave for whatever reason. I think that's a really cool way to like subtly increase the stakes of what's about to happen, because now your safety net, which is like Frieren, is no longer with you. So now the other characters in the party have to like fend for themselves and step up to that challenge.
Dude, I should just watch that show.
It's really good.
It was a show that I was going into with a bit of healthy skepticism because it was obviously very hyped, right? When it had come out. And when I watched it, I was like, all right, yeah, I get it. Like, I actually enjoyed it. It's the kind of, it's my speed. I think if you are someone who likes the typical shonen, you may not like it. I feel like I have heard that, and heard that from some folks here and there, just because it's not constant action.
Dude, this is so sad to hear. You're basically saying, like, yeah, if you're, like, TikTok, like, pilled, and you can't spend more than 5 seconds before, like, I'm bored hitting your brain, you might not enjoy a show that takes a bit of time to build
That's
up.
exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. No,
and
that's fucked.
I
no.
Genuinely... no, and that's obviously it's my kind of show. I really do enjoy it, and I think it's a lot of people's kind of show. I have heard that sentiment though. I'm like, it's too slow. I'm like, oh boy. It's just like, all right.
That's the whole fucking point, bro. It's supposed to be slow.
But that's why I mentioned it, right? Because like if you have to have the ADHD brain where that you have to have something happening, like it may not appeal to you on that end. But I mean, I don't know, Luke. I feel like you'd enjoy it.
Oh yeah, Luke, you definitely like it. But I feel like if the show is too slow for your like freaking 2025 ADHD YouTube short, TikTok, like whatever brain, maybe think about the passage of time in your mind instead, because that's what the show's fucking about. So maybe think about that and then realize that you don't have to be super extra optimal efficient with your time, and you can just watch a 20-minute episode and enjoy like the pace of life that's maybe a little slower. You might find you're a little happier if you live that way.
No,
damn, Teva, you sound pissed off,
dude. They got me.
No, but I will say, because obviously I talked about this last time, but like one of my gripes with like Demon Slayer is like the show is sometimes all like flash, right?
It is literally all flash, yes.
Yeah, right, exactly. But with like Frieren,
but it's good.
The
flash.
Fights are so fucking hype for as little as going on. It like I don't want to say more than that, but like the fights are not flashy.
I think this is an interesting idea that I've heard in like other contexts too, but like the fights aren't there just to be fights. Almost every fight is done to advance the plot or like teach the audience something. Like most fights have purpose, and they either build upon the world, build upon the power structure, the power system, or build upon the individual characters in the fight.
It's just good writing.
It's just good writing.
It is a well written show. Like I'll be with the Glazers. I think it is a really well done show. The characters are really well written. The art design is really good. The sound design is subtle but quite good as well too. Actually, I think it's one of those things where it's like atmospheric sound design, right? Like I mean, I'm saying it is good sound design, but it's more like not in the traditional sense of like, oh, like here's a really good like I mean, the OP is great. I think
it's a masterclass in most like basically storytelling.
He has been watching a lot of video essays. He used the word masterclass.
It is.
Holy.
What do you want me to call it? What do you want me to say?
Continue.
No, I don't know if I had anything else. I had a thought while you were like talking about the sound design, which is just like, dude, we're gonna come back and like I'm gonna come back to this in like, I don't know, a year, 2 years, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe how often we use the word glazing. I've listened to like episodes from a few years back, and I'm like, dude, we sound crazy. The slang we use, it's like done. I feel like glazing's already out. Am I crazy?
I think it's on the tail end.
I think it's like it's hanging on by like a thread.
I am the thread.
You're the thread.
No, but yeah, it's just a really well done show.
Yeah.
I found myself actually wanting to rewatch it, which doesn't often happen.
Hmm.
Just because I think the journey through it, because it's the first season was 24 episodes. Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy.
Right? Yeah, like there was a lot more that happened that I think I missed out on for certain things.
Hmm.
But I'm glad. Like I don't know, it fit somehow. 24 episodes in a slower pacing did not feel like a slog at all.
I mean,
Right. Like it's because everything is so well presented in the way that they go through the narrative that makes it feel really succinct still.
I don't know how you consume media, Eric, but in my mind, like if a show is a slog, like I just wouldn't watch it.
Yeah,
Sometimes
no,
you
I
gotta
mean,
persevere for the sake of being a hater, though, right?
No,
yeah,
no,
you
okay,
do.
see, y'all are more spiteful than me. And
Oh,
and
for
my
sure.
my partner is this way too, where it's like once you start something, you're like, oh, I gotta finish it. I gotta see it all the way through. I gotta
when I'm a hater for I have to be a well-informed
Yeah,
hater.
I gotta finish it so I'm allowed to have an opinion. No, your opinion can be like it was bad and I stopped like 3 episodes in.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that, but if you really want to be,
If
if
you
you
want to
really want
engage
to
in
get into the
Discord,
nitty gritty and explain yourself,
Seba,
it's helpful to
would you
suffer.
respect someone if they're like, man, that show fucking sucked, da, 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 da. But like I didn't actually finish it. Like, would you respect their opinion
yes,
as much as someone who actually
I
finished it and had
I
like a
think
formulated opinion off of like the entirety of the show?
I think if they were like the show sucked so bad that I couldn't get through the first 3 episodes, I'd be like, that's fair. And if someone else was like, yeah, I watched the whole thing and thought it was like trash from episode 3 and kept going to like see how bad it was, I would probably be like, cool. And also think, why'd you do this to yourself? Why'd you keep watching it?
Maybe
You're
it
like,
gets
I'm done.
One
better.
Piece hater who watched
The
the whole
One Piece
thing.
hater. I've watched all 1,000 episodes. After episode 237, it is all downhill. And now I'll tell you how each episode fumbles the bag.
I don't know. I just think it adds more credence to your view if you're like,
I definitely
because
think so.
the rebuttal is like, dude, you only watched 3 episodes. You don't understand the
Ad
scope of what
hominem,
you're talking about.
straw man, fallacy.
No, because it's like, how can we really discuss, like, say you drop a book after the first 3 chapters? It's like you didn't really read the book. You read 3 chapters and didn't finish it.
Dude, you would
You can't say that
love
you can't really give a good argument for why the book was bad if you
you
didn't
would
finish the book.
love my video game book club, man. You would eat it up. You'd be like, "Oh, you didn't finish the game. You can't have an opinion on the game." Dude, the game was bad. I couldn't play it. It sucked. What do you mean?
I feel
This
like
guy
then your
hasn't
opinion
beat
lives
the
and
fucking
dies with
Ender
an
Dragon, and it
asterisk next
shows.
to it.
Uh.
It's like, I hated this game, but I only played this much of it, right?
I
You
yeah,
know?
I understand the asterisk. I get it. I think I agree with you, which is to be a full committed hater, you gotta like, consume all of it.
Yeah, man. And I
You
wasted
can't be
an
a
hour
half-assed
of my
hater.
fucking drive to SoCal listening to Tame Impala, and that album was fucking holy shit.
Wait,
It
you
was
didn't like
so
listening to 20 minutes for one song?
Dude, oh my god. Teva, have you listened to much Tame Impala at all?
Think I have one song of theirs saved.
Is it feels like it only goes backwards, or is it the less I know the better?
The
or
less
is
I know,
it,
the better. It's that one. It's that one.
Yeah. They really
the one.
blew up off of fucking Currents, which is the Purple album.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It's bad. The new album is bad. It's turned into the band has just turned into another one guy wearing a trench coat pretending to be 5 people
Oh,
type
yeah.
situations.
Panic at the
Like,
Disco.
yeah, exactly. Like fucking
Yeah.
Panic. Like at that point, at
Dude.
least Panic has kept kind of a consistent sound, right?
Sure, yeah.
But Tame Impala, this new album is just shit from a butt, man. It's bad. It's fucking bad, dude.
Dude.
Oh my god. Okay.
Tragic.
Oh my god.
I'll be honest. The first single they dropped called End of Summer. It's
Okay.
like 7 minutes long, right? I'm like, all right, sure. Tame Impala's put out long ass songs before. I'll listen to this one. And I listened to it. I'm like, all right, this is pretty. It's 7 minutes long, but it's pretty all right. Let It Happen was almost 8 minutes long, and that song's good. And the end of summer, like it's speaking about a very particular time in your life where there's changes and relationships shifting, and not knowing if you're able to revisit or reconnect with someone without there being hurt feelings. And I'm like, man, this is really speaking to something deep and maybe perhaps a universal human experience. The rest of the album fucking sucked, man. It was bad. I didn't know you could make an album that was simultaneously overproduced and underproduced. It's like half of it sounds like fucking Kevin Parker like singing at you from the end of a tunnel, like over someone's day one like Ableton 10-second loop for 6 minutes. It's just bad. It's just fucking bad. And then the single that's been like popping off and apparently charting, it's called Dracula.
Okay.
And do you remember like maybe 5 years ago? No, like 7, 8 years ago, that meme song called Penis Music?
No, dude.
No.
Okay. Hold on.
Hold on. Please hold.
I think the original is Lost to Time, but basically it's just this like drum and beat, like jungle beat, and then over it it's a fucking like boing sound effects. Just boing noises. If you haven't heard it before, you should give it a listen. That's what fucking Dracula sounds like. The sampling is atrocious.
What is this called?
Penis Music. I don't think the original
I typed
one.
penis song,
really
and that was definitely not what I was.
You didn't get it the first time.
There's one that's Penis Music, but it's 5 hours, and I think that's.
I am clicking that right now.
Yeah, that's the one that's just a loop of it. That's what fucking Dracula sounds like to me. There's all these dumbass sound effects and samples, and I'm like, bro, this is just boing noises. And it made me so fucking mad.
Dude.
Yeah.
The album, I looked it up. It's 56 minutes long. So you sat through 56 minutes of this just so you could have this opinion.
I was on Highway 5 and I was going fast. Yeah. And every song that followed, I'm like, damn, this is fucking bad, dude. Man. Like
$1 million. Sorry,
$1 million YouTube video.
No,
yeah, I get it.
No, this is actually $1 million idea. Okay, you drive in a car while listening to Tame Impala, and you track your speed versus the song, and see which songs make you like go faster because you're mad.
Dude, when Feels Like We Only Go Backwards comes on, I flip the car around and hit reverse.
You're going to reverse
while still in drive.
It's also like the shit he's singing about. You get famous as a comedian and suddenly like your jokes don't land anymore because you're not relatable.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you've been singing about this shit for 15 years. And about like how you're struggling with interpersonal relationships and you feel sad and lost and lonely. It's like, bro, you've had 15 years to figure this shit out, man.
This is gonna look so bad in 2040 when we're recording. Like, we should hang out more episode like 617.
You just got back from the fucking farmers market, and then Jimmy Jr. the Rock Boy,
is here. We're still talking about the incident.
Oh god!
Every app.
Guys, remember that time we all drank from the same cup and got COVID?
Dude, back in the good old days, back before the incident.
Yeah. Anyway, I feel like had this been released as like maybe a some sort of experimental EDM type album under a different name, maybe it would have been fine. Maybe I wouldn't have had such strong negative feelings about it. But this is not. It doesn't feel like a Tame Impala album. It feels amateur at best, and that shit's really disappointing, man.
Dude, yeah.
And yet he's raking in dollars.
Hey, well, that's part of being as successful as they are. I'm looking at the Wikipedia page, and they're saying Deadbeat polarized critics and audiences upon release, receiving both praise and ambivalence, leaning towards unfavorability. So, I think it definitely seems like you're on one of the polls, Luke, on the album.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's funny you say this because I felt the same way in like probably like, I don't know, freshman year of college about the Killers. When they started releasing shit that just sounded like, again, like someone was scraping a trash can.
Oh,
And it's
man.
like, dude, what happened? What happened to Mr.
Yeah.
Brightside?
It's
Like,
we don't need new music from the Killers. There's already so many good hits from them.
yeah, like Mr.
There's already
Brightside.
so many. Yeah, I would play that at every wedding I go to.
Dude, it is the best wedding song. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, the millennials eat that shit up.
Dude,
We
it's
eat
really
that shit up.
good.
It's great.
It's such a
Everyone
vibe.
knows the song. Everyone fucking knows the song.
everyone
It's
knows the
about
song.
infidelity. It's great. Like, what better song to play at a wedding?
Everyone knows. Yeah, exactly. It just matches the vibe. I don't know.
It's so good. No, last wedding I was at, I really, really, really so badly, and I think the bride probably would have been down because it would have been kind of funny.
Uh-huh.
But I really wanted to play. I write sins, not tragedies.
Oh my god.
Dude.
You just get to the point where it's like, what a beautiful wedding, and then you stop the song.
What a
Beautiful wedding.
Cut. All right, we're done here. That would
That's a wrap.
dude, how crazy would it be to have a wedding and then have the whole playlist be songs about infidelity?
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
That
would be so funny,
That's
though.
insane.
It would be funny. But it's like,
I
if they're
mean,
really
I
like
know
catchy.
there's a couple out there that'd be down for that. I just don't know how down everyone else in the wedding would be for that.
I think it'd be funny.
It would be so funny.
But it's like, because a lot of the songs, like, it's like they're about infidelity, but they sound kind of catchy and fun, you know?
Yeah,
It's kind of like
they're
the,
boss.
it's like the, what is it, like Foster the People effect, you know what I mean? Like, where it's like,
Yeah.
you're singing about something really bad, but it sounds fun.
And we're gonna sing it in school.
Yeah.
No, I'm a big sucker for those kinds of songs. And
Why?
I mean, I don't know, they're fun. I mean, we just made a music, well, not just. I mean, last week we were about to release it. The music video for that one Japanese Vocaloid song,
Okay.
Shoujo Rei. That's basically, it's a really catchy, like poppy kind of vibe.
Okay.
It's about, bullying until someone can no longer take it anymore.
Dude, honestly, Japanese songs are like the most fucked up shit, because like every time it comes up, like in the car, my partner will be like, oh, this is fun and catchy, and she'll start dancing. I'm like, this is about like the death of like this dude's wife and like how he can't cope. And he's like, no, it's really like upbeat and catchy. I'm like, dude, he's like,
I
as
think
I
you're
walk
wrong
on
about that.
she's like, the lyrics are literally like, as I walk on broken glass, unable to forget you or something. And she's like, it sounds kind of catchy.
Wow, this is really sweet.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, so funny enough, have you watched Demon Hunters?
K-pop Demon Hunters?
Yeah.
I've not watched any, but I have listened to some of the music.
Right. I mean, of course, everyone's heard of Golden at this point, whether you
Yeah.
wanted to or not.
Yeah.
I actually saw a thing recently where it actually made, because I haven't watched it. I know I plan to at some point, because I actually heard some people who are typically haters say that they actually quite liked it, which I was like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. That's always a good vouch. But I plan to at some point. But the thing that actually made me really, really want to watch it is that Golden. So you know which song I'm talking about, I'm sure, right?
Yeah. Golden.
Right.
Obviously.
So
Yeah.
the song that everyone's singing
The
right
song.
now.
It's the song.
So apparently, the actual writer for that song, I think it was it Jimmy Kimmel? It may have been Jimmy Kimmel, where basically she did her first live like song ever as like a debut for like a K-pop group.
Mhm.
And apparently she had for years been in training to be an actual K-pop star, but they basically told her like, hey, you're too old. Sorry. Like you don't fit the ideal look and
Sorry,
the
pedophile fans won't want to watch you.
They're like, unfortunately, it's very modest,
Yeah, the
it's very
substance, man.
commoditized, right?
It's the substance.
No, I have yet to watch that actually.
Oh.
I mean to. But it's so that song, if you listen to the lyrics, it's literally just her writing about herself. And she got to perform that live for like the first time.
Yeah.
Before like basically everyone else has sung that song before she ever has.
Right.
Which is kind of cool. And I think when you like hear the story, you're like, damn, that's actually kind of sick. And basically for years she was just ghostwriting for like a bunch of other artists. So
I mean, you know what?
it's kind of cool. Like when you look at the actual lyrics, it's like, oh shit, this is literally just about herself.
Yeah, Can't get that
So
with AI made music. There's no story
Yeah.
there. There's no narrative.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That actually really made me want to watch because I think that's the thing I really enjoy about music is like again like the story of like why something was written, right? And when you hear the lyrics and you hear the story, like oh shit, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I think it's sick. I think it's amazing how like experiences and other people's stories can like, you know, resonate with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll probably watch it at some point. And I'll report back. But I mean, hey, the song as much as I hear it now, it's some kind of a bop, honestly.
I'll be
Dude,
honest.
yeah.
I watched it. Soda Pop was actually
No,
such a good
dude,
song.
no,
So
Wait,
fucking
was that-
catchy, man.
no,
Wait, Soda Pop from that?
Yeah, it's the
Dude,
boy band song.
It's
Is it really?
I could be spreading entire misinformation because I've heard this all secondhand. So context, my partner also really likes Soda Pop, and she's like, it's a bit of a bop. And I could be wrong. I have not seen any of the show. My understanding is that part of like the K-pop Demon Hunters lore is that people are producing overproduced, very generic, like meaningless, soulless music, and the K-pop Demon Hunters have to come and save everyone with their like amazing, like actual music. This could
That's not the story at all.
What? I was lied to?
Not the story at all.
I was lied to.
Who told you that?
Wait, that's so funny.
Are you sure that's not Carol? That sounds like Carol and
hilarious.
Tuesday.
Wait.
That actually is the plot of Carol and Tuesday.
That's hilarious. Dude, misinformation spread successfully.
That's crazy. Because when you were,
So
because I haven't
funny.
watched it, but when you started to say it, I was like, this does not sound like the actual movie.
That's hilarious.
Do you want me to tell you
what it's actually about? Yeah, please tell me what it's actually about.
I'm a demon.
They're K-pop demon hunters. The girl group are demon hunters, and they use music to seal away demons.
And the demons are the ones making overproduced bad music, right? Like that's
Well, they're trying to sway the hearts and minds of the people by also making music.
right. That's
And
basically
so
what I
the
said.
demons send in.
That's literally word for word what I said.
It's different from what you said. Subtly,
Okay.
the demons send their own little squad of boy band, and then they start making music to also try to sway the hearts and minds of the people.
That's literally basically what I said.
No, you were focusing more on the overproduction and commodification. This is more of a struggle about good and evil.
Right, but that isn't that what the demons isn't like the idea supposed to be the demons' music is like shit and their music is good.
It's all shit.
Wait, yeah, but isn't, I agree with you.
Overproduced,
I agree
derivative, stealing sounds from global music, no credit to the artists,
and
culture vulture shit.
Culture. Dude,
yeah.
So I feel like the more we talk about this, the more convinced I was right. Yeah, but like isn't like part of like the thing being like rooting for the heroes that like their music is good and not that? No,
it's the only thing is that their music is magical. That's it.
No, which is good.
It's not that their music is better, it's that they're literally singing a magic song by performing.
I think you might be missing the point. This is like the the thing going over the robot meme.
The movie about K-pop is about making good music.
Yeah, it's
totally.
like quality K-pop. It's like
yeah, exactly.
Dude, all right, fair enough.
One of our listeners is going to be pissed at me.
I was going to say, like, someone is going to be a K-pop fan and is not going to be happy with that.
Bro, I'm Korean. I can say this stuff. My eyes are cleared.
Yeah.
They're open to the
You're going to say something else about your eyes.
You got to be careful, buddy. You got to be careful.
On, man. Oh, I can't believe this.
Yeah, you're allowed to criticize K-pop for the trash that it is.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm kidding. It's fine. It's catchy.
Hey, Magnetic was catchy. I liked that song until it stopped being good.
What's Magnetic?
It's the one with the girls and the dancing and the music. This one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, obviously that one. I don't know what this is.
You've heard it.
No, I don't listen to K-pop.
It's got the dance, dude. Everyone's doing the dance.
Okay, I have heard this before. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah. There's zero chance you haven't heard the song because
I was literally
very
looking. Plain. I was typing magnetic in Google and it was giving me a magnetic imaging studio. I'm like, I don't think I need to go to the doctor. I'm trying to find a song, man.
I'm not gonna
No,
lie, I've actually never heard this before.
that's insane to me, actually.
Yeah, I, I have this thing. It's called joy in life, and so I don't get exposed to whatever this is. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I just haven't.
I
I just
think
haven't.
there's some parts that are in the song like pretty fun.
No,
Like
it
for
seems
me,
fine.
yeah. Like I actually don't think it's a bad song. I will say though, like with most anything that's pop, like it's fun for a little bit, and then it's like, okay, this doesn't interest me like at all.
Yeah, man, it's lab grown.
It's so lab grown.
And I know a thing or
That
two about
I
that
was
too.
gonna say.
hey, no,
Dude.
is there a song, like is there a song this week that you guys have been like listening to over and over? Like, is there anything like that for you guys right now?
Yeah, dude, the opening and ending of the Chainsaw Man movie.
Oh, I actually don't know what song they use for that.
It's by the
So I'll have to
same
find out.
people. Well, the opening is by the same person who did the Chainsaw Man anime opening. But yeah, I've been listening nonstop.
Oh, so I mean, it's like the most popular pop like artist in Japan, pretty
Is it?
much.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
he does a lot of fun songs.
I'm sure.
Kenshi Yonezu, I think, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
he's very
guy.
popular.
Yeah, and the ending is by Hikaru Utada.
Also a nobody.
Never heard of them. Don't know
Never
who they
heard
are.
of him ever. Yeah.
I've been listening to.
I assume you're joking, right, Teva?
Yeah, I'm actually joking.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure you're probably the one who's probably most.
I was like,
Hikaru's
it's
stuff.
crazy because I looked at it. I'm like, wait a minute. I feel like I've seen this name somewhere before, and then I'm like, holy shit, they did music for
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. That's
Yes.
crazy.
She is the Kingdom Hearts
She's
music
the Kingdom
person.
Hearts singer, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I think someone by name that some people don't know, but they like know the music.
Yeah. Have you been listening to something this week, Eric?
I think I've been really on Toei, also just known as Toe. But they're basically a math rock band, and
Dude,
God,
I
this
think-
stuff is so
I
good.
think music needs to stop it. I think they need to be more creative inventing their genres. Every genre now, they take an existing genre and add a random adjective to it. Yeah, this is actually calculus rock, you know, like
Teva, I thought you were gonna say we've created every song already. You don't need to make any more.
that's an insane take.
Oh,
No,
Eric,
it's
Jung put out a single yesterday.
who did Jung?
Jung.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Just a single?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to check it out later. Yeah, no, Toei stuff like there's two songs I've been really on. One that I've been listening to nonstop, but also there's a cover of because the interesting about I'm gonna like go between saying Toei and Toe because I'm American, unfortunately. But the really cool thing about that band in particular is that I would argue their drums are the primary instrument. Which
There's not very much drums on this track, like 45 seconds in.
not on this particular track. But let me find one that is. And that's the song that's very popular. But I think the really fun showcase is this person's cover of it. It's just really fun to see her actually play through it. It's she's so cool. But I think you would appreciate this band a lot, Luke. They really do have a highlight as far as like the actual drum playing. But yeah, the main thing with like math rock is just it's like jazz influenced rock essentially.
Why is it called math rock? I just want to know.
I think 'cause it's fucking nerdy is what it is.
I think it's a lot of like repetition and like odd time signatures.
It's really its main highlights like really weird time signatures, a lot of switch ups. Like it's just like I don't have the musical
Training background experience?
vocabulary to really
Okay.
explain it. Like I can say like yeah, it's weird time signatures, but like essentially like if you think about like a normal beat like da 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 da, like something like that, right? It's very repetitive. Math rock is like not that. Like if you expect one beat, it's not probably gonna be that. It's gonna like switch it up to be something completely different. You just have to listen to it and you kind of see what I mean. Like I don't have the vocabulary to explain it, but
Math rock is usually guitar forward, and it's a very like clean.
Usually.
sound. Yeah,
Yeah.
usually guitar forward because that's the part that makes it the math rock is the guitar.
Mm-hmm. But Toei is kind of different, where it really has a primary focus on drums for a lot of their tracks, which is what's really really cool. But yeah, it's fun. I think it's definitely one where it's especially fun when you watch them perform as well too. Which if they ever come to the Bay, I'm totally jumping on that. But they actually just released a first take. Like you've probably seen these before, Teva. They're basically done by this one Japanese channel called The First Take, where they basically take artists and they just have them do like a live set for a song.
I don't think I've ever seen this before in
Have
my
you
life.
not?
Why would I have seen this before? Why do you assume I've seen everything?
What do you mean? You've seen it!
Teva, you've probably seen this before.
Okay.
Takes off pants.
Like
we did live together.
I don't know, like Hitsuji Bangaku, like they did a first
You're
take.
just saying
like
words,
it's all really
man. You're saying
it's
words
all really
at
like
me.
popular. Like, dude, Kanabun did their like biggest song. Like, you've not seen any of these?
Yeah, Teva, have you seen the new show? It's on Tubu. It's literally on Hibi. It's on Booty with ads. Yeah. It's literally on Dippy. You can probably find it on Wino. Dude, it's on Dumpy. It's a Fibo original.
That's what he sounds like.
Lisa!
That's what he sounds like. I know who the fuck Lisa is.
Watch it. Log on to
You
Poob
know
right now.
Lisa!
Dive into Poob. You can Poob it. It's on Poob. Poob has it for you.
Dude, of course I know who fucking Lisa is. I know who Kanaboom is. I don't know what the fuck this is the first take shit is, dude.
Oh
You're
my,
just
do you
saying
not like music, Teva?
Don't know anymore.
This guy doesn't even know what math rock is, dude. Oh.
I don't. There's like there's like more types of metal than there are in the periodic element like table, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Why are there so many
have you been
of them?
listening to the Halogens lately?
The Halogen, yeah, literally, that sounds like a real band. And if not,
Wait,
that's a cool name for a band.
The Halogens.
The Halogens, yeah, I kind of like that.
Okay, no, I just find a bunch of like science videos from the early
Yeah.
2000s.
No
It's really bad SEO.
It is terrible
I was
SEO.
kind of hoping.
Yeah. No, I don't know what this is. This is like, I don't know. It's just funny to me because it's like you're just assuming like I know what this thing
I don't
is.
know. You're the one who listens to the most Japanese music, probably.
I don't think
I
that's
don't
true.
think that's true.
Okay, well,
It's
that's not me.
literally you.
That's not
It's
me.
you.
I
How
should
could it be
specify.
anyone but you?
I think it's you, man.
It's just you, man.
But yeah, I like. I mean, I've said
Winter.
this before. I like live music a lot, and especially when you watch like bands perform, it's really fun. Especially when it comes to like Toei, the way they perform is like kind of insane. I guess it's fun.
Dude.
Yeah.
So they did a
Speaking
first take on it, and that was kind of hype to see.
Speaking of bands performing and new music, Unknown Mortal Orchestra, I've been so tracking lately is Boys with the Characteristics of Wolves.
Sorry, what? Sorry, repeat that last part for me. I'm a little slow.
It's on. Sorry, I said it wrong. It's in all caps. Boys with the Characteristics of Wolves.
Oh,
okay. Sorry. I get it now.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's like their album.
No, the album is Curse, and it's an EP. Dude, I saw them. No joke. I saw them with Tame Impala.
Oh shit, dude! It's all coming
Literally.
together.
God, it was probably like 6 years ago now.
It was a while ago. It was a hot. It had to have been more than that because maybe shut up about it at one point. Like back in like.
God, maybe it was 10 years ago.
Dude, I think it was high school.
Dude,
I'm like,
no, it wasn't high school.
Stop.
It wasn't high school.
Like,
it wasn't 10 years ago. It was like maybe 8. Probably 8.
I know I was complaining about the whole like people complain about feeling old, but I need you to stop like trying to so precisely date how old you were when you saw this.
Dude, Unknown Mortal Orchestra, fucking words. They had some of the worst mixing I've ever heard like live.
Really?
It was
Oh.
really bad.
Like
It
almost
was,
as
like-
bad as when we like listened to Alt J and all we heard was just
Jesus Christ.
like almost as bad as that or like worse.
You're gonna
was
have
worse.
to. You're gonna have to
Really?
listen to that back, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Dude, it was okay. The Alt J mixing was only bad because Dissolve Me has the fucking like super high synth noises, and that was cutting through everything else.
Yeah, okay, that's and we were also in nosebleeds. We're also nosebleeds. So I think
Yeah.
in the concrete back it kind of reverberates in a weird way.
Yeah. Anyway, Boys with the Characteristics of Wolves is pretty good. And then also Tennyson came out with a new album.
Oh, really?
Yeah, AKA, and I like its idea. Sorry, it's all lowercase. Its idea.
And what does Tennyson stand for? You said AKA.
A. Yeah,
Dude.
yeah, man.
Y'all are.
Yeah.
Actually, I quite like Tennyson stuff. I don't know. One of my first songs from them is that one that I can't say because it's French.
Why can't
The
you
bird
say
who
it?
dances.
Like a dance or something like that.
Yeah, the bird who dances.
Oh, I see why you
Is that
couldn't say it.
oh? Yeah, I ain't French, bro.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I respect it.
Eric,
Yeah.
did you listen to Rot?
No, from
Tennyson?
no, I don't think so.
Oh, okay,
me
just
see.
curious because that came out a couple years ago.
Yeah, I hadn't been following them too much, but I'll check them out after. Yeah, no.
Anyway, that's the new music corner of our Weeb Winter
We
episode.
wintered, guys. I think I'm
Yeah,
too
so
old
this is
for
our new
music.
segment.
I can't keep up with all this stuff. Some are in all caps, some are all lowercase. What does it all mean, man?
Dude, Teva's like, I'm trying to catch up on music, and right now he's listening to like Beethoven.
Dude, I'm almost through the fourth symphony, dude. It's getting real good.
Dude, that reminds me of the fucking tweet that's like, just starting movies now. I'm super excited, and he's watching that fucking train entering the station.
What? What film is this?
I forget what it was called. Train entering station.
The Arrival of a Train?
Movie.
I hope not. It's from 1896.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, The Arrival of a
The
Train.
Arrival of a Train, 1990s, 1896 documentary / indie film. Runtime 1 minute.
Wait, Luke. When you
What?
said Tubi earlier, were you Joking or were you just coming up with random names?
No, that's also a
Okay.
I was quoting something.
That's
Okay, because
What?
when you said old films, like, and this is actually a really cool shot. There's this one shot from this movie called Wings, which basically had this really cool tracking shot through like a bunch of different tables. Back in like 1924. No, actually, it's rather 27. Really cool shot. And then I wanted to like send it to you guys so you can see it later, but I just realized from Tubi.
Dude.
But yeah, cool old like filmmaking stuff. Like this one's a really really cool shot. But yeah, I would say listen to Toy if you're gonna take anything from this. They're a really really cool band. If you like anything sort of rock based, it's good. You might enjoy it, Teva, and then you can watch all the first takes for all the fun Japanese bands that you enjoy.
Dude, actually, now that I realize we're in the music corner, you know what revelation I had the other day?
Hey, tell Teva.
I learned that the theme song for What's New Scooby Doo was made by Simple Plan.
Yeah,
What?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh
Wait,
wait, yes, I
Eric-
know this because
Okay,
we've done this at karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so
I
hype.
forget that all the time.
It's really funny. And then I was talking to someone about it, and they're like, dude, I actually went to see Simple Plan. They still play it at their concerts.
It's a fucking banger,
And
man.
everyone
It's a
gets
good song.
hyped, dude.
It's a fucking. If you don't get hyped, I think there's something actually wrong with you.
It's crazy. And it showed up in just like my random Spotify recommended. And I was like, what the hell?
Such a good song. No, I feel like that's one of those like facts that I consistently forget about. Same way that like Jared Leto's the lead singer for like 40 Seconds to Mars.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, if you didn't
It's
know that, it's the
fucked up.
craziest shit.
That's
It's really
insane.
fucked up.
That's a damn shit.
And like he has a great voice. Like I don't know. There's this one. What's the one fucking Rihanna song? Stay. He does a cover of it, and it's really good. Like really, really good for no good fucking reason. But yeah, it still trips me out every time because I just know him as the Joker now. That's all. That's it. That's all I can think of him now. But yeah, it's I feel like there's someone else I feel like I can't remember at the time, which always blows my mind that they're actually the lead singer of that, but no matter. But yeah, was there anything that you've been listening to more, Tevi?
Me?
Hmm.
Let me go look at my liked songs on Spotify.
While you do that, I got put onto this one guy on YouTube recently who just puts out covers for things. called Anok7777. I don't know if you see
What?
his stuff.
That sounds familiar.
He's the guy with the filter on who just stares straight into your soul when he sings and has the most. I'm trying to be nice. Has the most incredible accent that he has, and it's.
Dude, I mean, you recommended like King Cruel or whatever to us, so I don't know if you're one to talk.
I can't be one to talk, but like just watch from this timestamp really quick. He does a great cover of Creep.
The one like I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, that song.
This is like cursed, dude. I can't
I can't.
I can't go any further. I listened to what was your timestamp? Like 68 seconds. I listened to like 2 seconds and had to pause it.
Why, dude? He has like a fan on him.
Yeah, that's the funniest part for me. It's like it's so clear. It's just like a little fan that's blowing in his face.
Have you seen that clip of the guy in the radio station talking about how "Creep" is a white person song?
I mean,
No?
I haven't seen that exact thing, but I wholeheartedly agree.
What?
Hold on.
What do you mean?
What?
Wait. Why did you
Wait.
say what in this incredulous tone? Do you not agree that
what is
Creep
that?
is like the de facto white person song?
What does that mean, dude? Like you just gotta explain to me what that means because I don't know.
It's a 38-second video.
All right. Do I trust this site?
Okay, maybe this isn't the clip I was thinking of.
They're not wrong though.
No, I don't. What does that mean?
There's like this anxiety, right? When it comes
there's a
to
there's a fuller cut
Dude,
of this
white
one.
people don't own anxiety.
No. But there's this anxiety of wanting to be special. But they're just so vanilla,
Every
and they're not.
person. No, what the what?
No,
What?
they're so white.
That's
He's just saying it's like the AI overview says that it's a cultural stereotype of white people.
Yeah, like Matchbox 20 is white person music.
I don't know what that means either.
I'm revoking your white card. You're Asian now.
We're one step closer to 3 Chinese people on
I don't know if you have the authority to do that.
Luke, back me up here.
I don't know if I can do that. I don't know
You
if I
have half
can or
authority.
should do that. Well, is Eric revoking your white card, or is he giving you more Chinese?
I feel like you're
I think
allowed to
it's-
do one, but not the other.
I think so too.
And I think in the current state of political affairs, I think China's getting stronger than the white.
Yeah, this is the United States century of humiliation or whatever.
We're gonna look back on this episode very poorly. It's not gonna age well, y'all.
It'll age well for me when China takes over, baby.
Dude, after the incident, this one's gonna hit different for sure.
It's gonna be such a before and after kind of feeling, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
It's like, damn, they didn't know when they recorded this.
Oh, I mean, maybe you didn't know.
Yeah.
I know things you don't.
I still don't get what it's funny because it's a stereotype because I get the same stereotype. Like there's like the stereotype of like Mr. Brightside and all the white girls at the club popping off. Like I
Yeah.
get it. Like, but I don't know. Man.
Creep is just like the God, I'm so white. Oh, woe is me song, you know?
That's
Like-
fair. I get this. I get the stereotype, but I feel like I don't know, dude. Maybe it's just because it's like 2025. I'm like, dude, that's just men right now, man. That's just like every single dude I know.
Yeah, I mean,
You gotta pull them out of that, Teva. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
it's not a good look.
It's not a good look.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a question. I have one question for y'all before we wrap up. Which do you think is better advice for like dating? Be normal or be yourself?
Fuck. one of those is literally impossible, so I'm kind of cooked if one of those is the right answer.
No, it's there. It's not a right or wrong answer. I'm curious because I think they both have merit, but I'm like, again, context. My partner and I were like talking about this for like an hour yesterday.
You guys were not normal. I can tell you guys were not normal.
But we had different opinions on what was better advice.
Can I guess and say that your partner was certainly on the line of it's better to be yourself, and you were on the line of it's better to be normal?
You can guess that.
Because that would have been that's what I would say.
It's funny because it's flipped.
Really?
It's flipped. She's like, no, people should be fucking normal, and I'm like, I think.
Yeah, that was my read too.
Interesting.
I think
because I feel like your partner is more like me as far as like how unhinged we are for certain things.
No, okay, so she's like, you don't have to like be normal does not mean not be yourself, and be yourself does not mean not be normal. But like, if you're okay, all right. Someone I heard disagreement in the chat.
Some people certainly aren't normal.
Yeah, but I think like even if you're not normal, again, I'm speaking for one side of the argument. My partner was like, it's still probably better advice to try and be normal if you're trying to go out and go on dates than to be yourself.
Dude, there's that. I've been quoting fucking tweets all pod, and that really sucks. But there's this one post that's
Every
like
week,
original
man.
thought is
Every
left.
week.
There's this one post where it's like people say that if I go to the gym and start working out, people will like me better because I'll be fit. I don't want people who are only going to like me if I'm fit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you should just be yourself.
That's where I'm at. Like,
wow. I'm surprised.
Here's the thing, like, though I say this as someone who has literally never been in a relationship before, but the thing that I agree with, and from what I've heard from folks, is that in a relationship, you know you are in the right one when you feel at ease and comfortable, right?
Sure.
Like, you can just exist, and you don't have to put on this facade. You can kind of just be yourself. And even along with friends, I think that's how I've become closest friends to people who I don't have to put on this facade. Like, I can still be friends with different people, right? Like, that's just how life is, right? But it varies as far as the interactions I have with them, right? There's the ones who I can be very cool with. I'm not even gonna say like coworkers, right? But like, you know, like on a day-to-day, like really cool with, talk to them. But I still kind of keep it more sterile to an extent, right? Like, I'm not gonna start ranting about politics. I'm not gonna start ranting about anime, right? I like talk about other things maybe, right?
Yeah,
but
normal things.
Normal things. But the moment, like, I don't really get that close to those individuals. I just don't, right? That's not how it goes. Whereas, like, if it's someone who I can just be an absolute gremlin with and just be my own stupid self, like, that is where I feel most comfortable, and that's the people who I want to hang out with, and that's people who I care to, like, engage with.
Yeah, it feels a little deceptive to try to be changing or hiding parts of yourself if you're trying to enter a relationship, because you get far enough along and your partner turns to you and it's like, I don't fucking recognize you anymore.
Even know who you are anymore.
That's genuinely one of my biggest fears, right? Like, or at least for a while. I think I've mentioned this before, right? Like, the whole thing when it comes to being like a social chameleon at times, right? Mm-hmm. Especially for me in the work that I do, I have to present myself as a very like sociable person, interpersonal, which is, it's not like that's not who I am, right? Like, I still am, but there still is this like customer service facade I do have to put on to a certain level, right?
Yeah.
And that's not how I want my interpersonal relationships to be like.
Well, you don't want to have transactional relationships?
No, I just, you know, I give you friend, you give me high five, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's not how I would run my relationships. And I think in dating, I think that's probably not how I would do it either, right? Like, I think...
This is so interesting.
I like to nerd about shit. If you don't want to listen to me nerd about shit on the first date, then, well, sucks, I guess.
What was your read on where we would go with this stuff?
I honestly thought you both... Okay, so Eric I actually thought would be like... Eric was a 50-50, because I think he's either like, yeah, be yourself, it's like the better thing to do for like a healthy relationship, or be yourself is like overdone and too cliche, and more people need to fucking like be normal and like be like functional human beings. It was a 50-50.
You can be functional and be a fucking weirdo.
I agree. I thought Luke was gonna be like, nah, man, people gotta be normal, dude. They need to figure it the fuck out.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Usually, generally,
Yeah.
I do feel like as you're going around in your day to day and in professional settings, like you gotta be fucking normal. Dude, there is intense like intense social utility in being well liked.
I
And
agree.
I'm sure that makes me sound like a fucking robot man.
No,
But
dude. I actually thought you
that's
were so cool
literally
when you said that.
like if people like you, it's beneficial to
It
have positive relationships with
literally
people.
makes life so much easier. Like you will find that like promotions, work connections, like everything in life comes so much easier when people like you. And that's like doesn't have to be manipulative or like maniacal or anything. It's just like true. Like when you
Yeah,
like
there's
people,
yeah,
you help them out because you like them.
Mhm.
it's social lubrication.
Yeah.
Just
And,
being
Ew.
well liked.
and you always want to have social lubrication, let me tell you.
Always stay lubed,
Every
brothers.
stay lubed, brothers. Okay.
Yeah, but it would be exhausting to have to put on a facade
Without
every
lube.
day in
Yeah.
front of your partner
Okay.
and be someone that you're not.
Yeah.
So
I
so
mean,
it's
quite
interesting. Yeah.
I mean,
go
this
ahead.
is quite literally what people who are on the spectrum deal with when they mask, like all the time,
100%. Yeah.
right? Like that's quite literally the problem. It's like it's fucking
So
exhausting.
so I have a couple of thoughts. I like what you guys are saying. I think where it comes into me, part of the question is like, are we thinking getting a date, like starting to date someone, or like in a long-term relationship? Because I think those are kind of different things.
Valid. I
Like,
still
yeah.
would maintain.
I
I
agree with
think
you.
maybe I would err slightly on the side of like a little normal, and then you test the waters by like dropping little things like a little like 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 weird gremlin shit, like and
Yeah.
just see how they respond, right?
Yeah.
Because I think like yeah, obviously start off like courteous, normal, right? And then yeah, as like if let's say just in the specific context as like a first date, yeah, drop little things here and there that would be like I'm a little unhinged, but that's okay,
I I think so. Part of this conversation we're having is like we need the advice to only be 2 words because we're trying to like limit it to as narrow a scope as you can. I think the advice I've heard, which is kind of like a combination of the two, is like be the best version of yourself, which is
First,
like
you must know yourself.
yeah, first sure, first you must know yourself, but like also like be yourself is not like have all your clothes on the floor, like maybe tidy up before you're like having the person like visit your place, or maybe like take extra care of your nails and like clean your ear, whatever, like be the best version of yourself, but still be you, don't be someone else.
yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
can still be, and that tracks, right? Like, if I'm inviting someone to my house, like, of course I'm going to clean the bathroom. Am I going to have like my nest of clothes that are unfolded laying on the ground? Probably not.
Yeah, but that's like not, but are you not being yourself then, because that's how you normally are? Hmm.
I think because the motivation to clean up isn't there,
Yeah, no, I
right?
get it.
So I think that like that tracks quite a bit. So I don't know. I still maintain
Be
like it's
yourself.
still better to be yourself. One, obviously for like a healthy relationship in general,
I
and
agree.
for creating important relationships with other people, romantic or otherwise. But also, yeah, like present yourself nicely at the very least. Like don't don't go into a date with like sweat stains running like up and down your entire chest and
Dude,
like
I
the grease from the last pizza that you just dropped in
okay,
your
okay. Well,
chest. Like,
you have
don't do
envisioned, you
that.
have someone in mind, right? Like you've made up a guy. Yeah, and you know what? While we're on this section, for all my sweaty fellows and like ladies in chat, sweat pads, game changer. This exists. I didn't know this existed for the longest time. You can buy pads and stick them to your armpits, and they'll like absorb the sweat, and you won't get sweat
Or
stains.
just buy Carpe. The new
What the fuck are you?
I get ads for this one thing for this one deodorant that like it's supposed to just completely negate you from sweating.
That's
It's like
like
okay,
all the deodorants and what they say, and they're all lying to you.
yeah,
Use
but
that
no, this
deodorant
one's
with aluminum.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
What are you gonna say, Eric?
buy Carpe.
I can't believe Eric
God.
has a Carpe creator code.
That's so crazy. Long time
Anyway,
sponsor of
so
the
at the
channel.
end
We
of
love
this,
them here.
no, dude, we should actually do that one of these days. Is like find what other like viral product that we see online, buy it, and we review it on the pod.
Dude, now you've got the $1 million idea, man. Like that's
Oh
yeah,
shit!
that would be fun.
I don't know. I see so many things that are marketed. I'm like, this seems cool. And others, I'm like,
How much money do you have to spend on this? What's your like
absolutely
budget?
none. I'm so
Okay,
broke right now. I
dude,
don't think
see,
you
there's your
understand.
problem. That's the thing. We'd have to buy all these products. That's crazy.
I want to buy one of those purple mattresses and increase my sleep quality.
Yeah.
No, I've heard they're good.
No, it's interesting. I'm still surprised by your answers, but it makes me hopeful. I think the be yourself is a better answer if you're happy with who you are. I think a lot of people struggle with that and don't think that like they literally think it's like, oh, myself isn't like good enough to like go out and date.
Then change that.
Right. But then are they
just be a different person?
But then are they
don't
being normal
anymore.
instead of being themselves?
They're just changing themselves, and that's fine too.
That's okay. Change is a part of life.
Well, I mean, like I said, that's always like a difficult balance sometimes, right? Like there's two schools of thought, and I don't think they're necessarily conflicting at times. But it's like, don't change yourself for anyone, right? Be yourself. And then there's also like if you really love someone, you would change for them.
I think there's a balance. Yeah,
there's a balance to that, right? And obviously those are in a vacuum different than like in context, right? Like if you are a person who has problems, who has to work on them, yeah, it is kind of a work of love, not just for yourself, but for other people to change for them, right?
Sometimes
but if it's like
things can happen when you change or do something for someone else.
Yeah, exactly, right? And those are my favorite relationships to see, when you can tell that the other person contributed to their growth. And I think that's really fucking cool.
You kind of dropped some bars there with like change is like love, right? Because you kind of have to love yourself to want to change.
You do.
Then you're wanting the best for you.
You do, and that's kind of why I said what I said, right? Because it isn't just for the other person. It really, like, you can really only change when you actually do love yourself, right? And I feel like that's why when we go into our 30s, our ripe old age of 30s, I'm kind of excited to see, like for everyone that we know, like I feel like that's where people kind of start figuring themselves out. At least they better.
That's crazy. That 30 is when they start figuring themselves out,
or when they finally, I would say like the end of like their 20s, where you like 20s where you navigate that stuff. You're going out into the real world. You're figuring out how a lot of these things work.
I feel like I've thought and said the same thing as you, where it's like, yeah, your 30s, and I do agree, you like know yourself better. I think figuring yourself out, it's kind of like low key one of the main quests of life.
Yeah,
I think it's like I think it keeps going.
Nah, bro, I figured that shit out.
You figured that out like a lot.
Out of the womb.
I'm done.
Listening to 56 minutes of Tame Impala, you figured it all out, man.
Yeah,
you got it on lock.
I'm an ethical hater of me.
Damn, that's
every day. I'm
deep.
in here.
That's deep.
My own biggest hater.
Oh my god, that's like, it reminds me of like the book or whatever. It's like, I have no mouth, but I must scream or something. Self-ethical hater, dude.
But yeah, love yourself, work on yourself, but also be a fucking weirdo if that's what you are.
Yeah.
Or just fucking get over yourself.
Yeah. Or just go to therapy.
We're giving every
unsolicited possible advice.
Yeah, basically all angles. One of those will work for you.
Yeah.
Pick
just
one.
try
If
something.
It
do
try
something.
A different one. Yeah.
Or do nothing because you're perfect.
I think the best.
Or do nothing and let life pass you by and fucking wither and rot and die.
Yo,
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Yeah, you could do that.
That's gonna hit different after the incident.
Way different after the incident. People will be like, "Yeah, we fucking know, man." No, okay. Unironically, I think some of the best advice I've heard that I needed to hear is understanding the difference between your mind intellectualizing something and actually going out and doing something. Like, I feel like I and a lot of people I know struggle with this, where you go in your mind and you're like, beep beep beep, math rock, calculation, beep beep beep, and you find, this not worth it, the answer is bad. And it's like, you haven't actually done it, and you should go and just try it. And you might be right and you might hate it, but until you've like tried it and experienced it, like, you don't know, you're just assuming.
Yeah, until you finished the 7-minute song at the end of the Tame Impala album.
Until you've listened to all 56 minutes.
And
you don't know.
12 episodes of a season, and not just the first 3 episodes.
Yeah. You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know.
Anyways, thanks for listening to this 7-minute segment at the end of this episode.
Yeah.
I hope you liked it.
As much as we did.
Nothing like waxing poetic at the end of the pod.
That's us every episode, man. Every week. Come on this damn show.
It makes me feel important,
Dude, you are important, man.
Thanks,
Important
man.
To me.
And
you know who else is important? our listeners.
Yep. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.